Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Today, we're going to be checking in with our good friend Fat Fab Feminist. It's been a while since we saw a video from her, so I figured it was high time. It's been a while. Hold my head up high. It's been a while. Sorry. We're also going to be taking a look at one random Starseed clip. Let's stop screwing around and dive right in with the applying of comb to mustache.
My issue with people who lose weight is not the fact that they're losing weight.
Okay, your issue with people losing weight is not the fact that they're losing weight.
I do not care what you do with your body. My issue is the way that you treat fat people after said weight loss. Especially if you've built a platform around...
I love how they always do the claw hands. My issue is not with people losing weight. My issue is that I have crab claws for hands.
Around being fat, surrounded by the plus size community, being supported by them.
I don't think they used their fatness to build a platform. That's kind of silly for you to say that. Just because somebody happens to be fat doesn't mean they're using their fatness to build a platform. You guys are just superficial and you're always identifying with people based on how they look. That's your own doing.
And all of a sudden, you decide it's time for you to lose weight, and you start shitting on everyone else who hasn't lost weight.
Who did that? I know when Rebel Wilson lost weight, she didn't go around crapping on all the people who were still large. Neither did Adele. Adele said, it's my body. It's my body.
Or all of the people who have supported you until now. Like, you have to have a nasty spirit to have gained a platform and a livelihood from being plus size and talking about being plus size to then turn around and shame the very people that gave you a platform.
Who are you talking about? Who lost weight and then started shaming all the people that helped them get a platform? I don't even know who she's talking about.
That's the issue. The whole point of fat liberation is that fat people get treated equally to thin people. That is all. I'm not making any claims about health. I'm not making any claims about anything else. We just want to be treated with respect. And you have the audacity to be disrespectful.
The audacity. Strike that. The gall. So she's saying that she doesn't get angry when somebody loses weight. She gets angry when they lose weight and then start crapping on the people that help them build a platform. Well, maybe you should stop giving a platform to people just because they're large. That doesn't mean they share all of your same values or align with what you believe at all, just because they happen to look like you in this one superficial way. That's like thinking that everybody else that wears glasses is your ally, right? Like, oh, I can't believe he did that. We both wear glasses, man. We were glasses brothers, dude. How could you do this? Next.
I honestly really just wish that, explain how much better life is when you're not thinking about your body all the time.
And how does one achieve this? Are we going to do the mental gymnastics necessary to convince ourselves that we don't need to do any work? That's actually a lot of work in itself. Trying to convince yourself of lies isn't easy.
I spent so long hating myself.
And now you don't, because you thought about things in a different way? Is that really working out for you? I used to hate myself because I was too lazy and I just couldn't learn Spanish. And then one day I just stopped caring. And now I'm good. Now I'm mentally fit because I stopped caring about stuff and pretended it doesn't bother me anymore. Oh, you can lie to yourself all you like, but you can't lie to me.
Hating my body because I thought that being fat was the worst possible thing.
And now? What do you think now? You're fine with it now? What changed?
I thought there was nothing on earth that was worse than being fat. I didn't know. No one told me that you could just be happy. You could just be fat and happy and you...
How do you do that? Do you start eating lead until you forget about all your problems? I used to really care about my weight and all this other stupid crap. And then I started eating lead. And with each passing day, my cares and worries just go right out the window, dude. I don't even remember what I was mad about. I don't even remember what I was sad about. I feel great. Lead. Coming to a store near you.
You could be okay with your body as it was. Nobody told me.
Nobody told you that you could just pretend to love what you see in the mirror even if you don't. Well, now you know. Now you know that you too can delude yourself into believing all kinds of stuff that's not how you really feel. If there was a point where you hated your body, I'm guessing you can't really undo that until you change your body. But you know, I'm just a guy.
That you didn't have to be skinny to be happy. No one told me. I didn't.
Right, why do you keep saying, no one told me? Like you just discovered this fact, and it's an inalienable fact.
Have to lose weight to be okay with myself.
Okay, well now you know, okay? Why did anybody have to tell you, okay? I could have told you that. You don't have to lose weight to be happy. All you gotta do is love yourself. There you go. And if you can happen to love yourself, even though you didn't change the thing that was bothering you somehow, then I guess that's legit.
I just wish someone had told me as a kid that I was just allowed to exist.
Alright, well let me tell you, you're allowed to exist. You owe me $20 for that service. I'm charging $20 a pop. So if any of you don't feel like you have the right to exist or whatever, for $20, I'll tell you that. You have the right to exist. Oh, whoops. I just gave you a freebie.
I was told because I wasted so much of my youth, of my adolescence, of my childhood.
Right, and now you love yourself unconditionally. Now, what you see in the mirror, it pleases you, even though it used to displease you somehow.
Unhappy. And you can't get that time back. It's just so freeing. It's so freeing.
It's so freeing. Nobody told me. The way that she's speaking is so bizarre. It's like she's trying to convince herself of this lie in real time on film, and we're all watching it.
Not to spend every waking moment hating yourself.
Okay, I agree. You shouldn't spend every waking moment hating yourself, of course. But if you have an issue with your body, I don't understand how one day you can just not have an issue with your body if you didn't do anything to change your body. I don't understand. I mean, kudos to you if you're really happy now, just because you said I'm happy now. That's cool. I didn't know it was that easy. Next.
I think a really integral part of being happy is unlearning the fat phobia that society has taught us.
Dude, that's what I've been saying. Okay, we gotta unlearn the fat phobia that society has taught us if we ever want to be happy. Oh, I'm happy. I'm plenty happy. Don't you frickin' tell me otherwise.
It was mandatory for me as a fat person. Personally, after spending over a decade and a half yo-yo dieting, I came to the conclusion that either I was going to spend the rest of my life hating my body, hating myself, being on diet, or I would just accept the body that I was in and try to be happy.
Yeah, you probably should have chose a better diet, you know? One that's actually gonna work. If you keep yo-yo dieting, it's because you're doing those wacky fad diets. Those aren't sustainable. Do you think it's sustainable to eat ribeye steak? I do, okay? I think it's very sustainable and delicious. Thank you so much. When I tell people that the diet food they should be eating is a ribeye steak, they should be happy with that. They should be like, what? I don't have to eat that rice cake crap or any of that other stupid nonsense. I can eat steak? Yes, you can eat steak, dang it. You can eat the dark meat on the chicken.
I did not come to the realization that I did and decided to unlearn the fat phobic ideas that
How does one unlearn things, okay? They're always using this terminology. We need to unlearn this, unlearn that. It's easier said than done. You don't just say the magical words, abracadabra, unlearn, and then all of a sudden your brain forgets this thing. Nothing short of a full frontal ice pick lobotomy can really make you forget, you know? Or maybe taking those lead pills, like I said. Ever since I started taking lead, dude, all my troubles and cares have just slipped away. I don't even remember what was bothering me anymore. And there's a lovely tingling in my face.
I had been taught since I was a child. There would have been no opportunity for me to feel any type of joy in my life because I thought about my body all the time.
And you don't now, huh? Even though you constantly make TikToks about being fat, you're still completely obsessed with your size, and you talk about it all the time. You literally talk about it 20 times a day. So I don't think that you've unlearned anything. You've just changed the verbiage. So now you're like, I don't hate my fat body, because you keep trying to counter all the negative self-talk that's going on in your head. Your inner dialogue is like, lose weight, lose weight, lose weight. And your outer dialogue is like, I don't need to lose weight. But you're always still constantly talking about your weight. Every TikTok is about being fat and fat liberation and stuff. So you're really just deluding yourself. You're still completely caught up on this thing. You talk about it all the time. You go out there and you tell everybody that you're fine, but you're not fine.
I was miserable. I didn't think that fat people were allowed to just exist and be happy.
So when you used to obsess about your weight all the time, that was not fine. But making TikToks about being fat and uploading them every single day is fine, and it's not being obsessed with your weight.
I didn't know that I was allowed to just be. I thought in order to have a joyful, happy life, I had to be thin. And no one told me that wasn't the case.
Okay, stop saying nobody told you. No, it was nobody's job to tell you how to deal with yourself as a person. All right, you're not obsessed with your body, even though you talk about your weight 24/7. Next.
Can I be both a prison abolitionist and simultaneously be a little bit happy that my middle school bully is in jail?
No, you cannot be a prison abolitionist and then be happy that your bully is in jail. So you think that prison should be abolished for any crime, right? So you think that people shouldn't be put in prison for killing each other or committing sex crimes against each other or children, but you're happy that your middle school bully is in jail because they said words to you. Yeah, that's a little insane. It's really bizarre to be a prison abolitionist in general. What about all those people that do horrible things to each other? Where are we going to put them? You propose that we don't do anything to them? If you've hurt a child in all kinds of egregious ways, you should just be walking the streets with the rest of us? Or if you've done horrible things to women or ended people's lives, you should be out on the streets walking free? You shouldn't even go to prison at all? What?
Just a little bit. I'm not praying on anyone's downfall. I do not support the prison system at all. But like just for a moment.
Right, but you like it that this person is in jail, a place that you don't even agree with existing unless they said words to you that you don't like, then they should be locked up behind bars, right? I don't agree with the prison system at all. I think it's cruel and unusual punishment. Unless you've fat-shamed me, then you can rot in a cell for the rest of your life. The rest of your short, pathetic, miserable life. Because my feelings got hurt. I don't know, man. That's a little unhinged. It turns out that most people in all these acceptance movements are the most tyrannical of all. Again, shocked. I'm totally shocked. She's all like, I don't believe in violence or anything. Unless you're a fat shamer, then you should be executed. Like, oh, buddy, wow.
Just to feel that karmic retribution be enacted.
Yeah, they said words to you, so they should be in a cell with people that have ended other people's lives. You're right.
For context, last I heard, this guy was in military school for punting
Allegedly.
a squirrel.
Yeah, good thing you put that allegedly in there.
And like our teacher was like, yeah, that's the first sign to being a sociopath.
Punting squirrels is the first sign to being a sociopath, I know.
Like today at dinner, my best friend and I from high school were talking, and we're like, whatever happened to that guy that bullied you in middle school?
Oh my goodness, you still talk about that crap to this day? Dude, let it go, man. You should not be talking about middle school as an adult.
And I was like, oh my god, I don't know, let me Google him. I was expecting a LinkedIn, an Instagram, maybe even like an achievement from military school. When I tell you the scream that I...
Oh my goodness, he was a full-on clown. Oh geez, look at this. Now I see why he upset you so much. Getting bullied by a clown is the worst kind of bullying that a person can go through. They keep on honking that nose. It really makes you feel bad. Did you sneeze one day and he's like, don't worry, I got a hanky for you. And he goes to pull it out and he just keeps pulling out a bunch of hankies tied together. Oh! That's where your fear of clowns originates from. And it bothers you to this day. You're like, he was always coming to school in this little tiny car, stepping out with these big old shoes.
Scrumped in the middle of the restaurant when I saw this.
Whoa. You scrumped? In the middle of the restaurant? You scrumped. Alright, I don't know what the heck that means, but it sounds bad.
Does this make me a bad leftist?
Yes. No, not a bad leftist. Just a bad person.
Maybe a little bit. I'm only human.
Okie dokie, don't get on her bad side. Alright, now for fun, let's take a look at a random Starseed clip. Today we're going to be learning about the blue avians. It's some sort of blue bird-looking alien thing that all these people are saying that they're related to or they come from or something.
Take a look at this being. Does it seem familiar to you?
Look at this drawing, dog. What is this? Does it look familiar to me? No. It looks like some silly drawing that some clown drew. She's about to say, if it seems familiar to you, then it means that you have lineage or ties to it. Is that how things work? If something seems familiar to you, then you must be that thing. If I show you a teddy bear, you're like, I am drawn to that. It's because you're from the teddy bear race of aliens. Yeah, that clearly makes a lot of sense. Dude, it's the frickin' drawing that gets me. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? How can this person have a straight face with that drawing in the background, dog?
If so,
Dude, these people are goofballs and a half, dude. The funny thing is, I don't think they're kidding, and yet they draw these drawings. How can you look at this drawing of a bird alien thing and not just start laughing and give up on the entire starseed thing entirely, dude? How could you take any of this seriously after seeing this drawing? You know, if you were starting to fall down the rabbit hole of starseed nonsense and get tangled up in that, this should have snapped you back to reality immediately. You should have been like, whoa, 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 what the hell, dog? And then you just start laughing. Are you kidding me?
you may have had an encounter with a blue avian.
Oh, yeah. So if that drawing looked familiar to me, then I may have had an encounter with a blue avian. Oh, yeah? You sure that I wouldn't remember something like that? I think that if you remember a weird bird alien thing coming to abduct you or whatever, then you've had an encounter with a blue avian, not if the picture seems familiar or whatever.
About 2.5 billion years ago, blue avians are said to have evolved.
About 2.5 billion years ago, blue avians are said to have evolved. Who said? Said by who? What? I love how we just gloss over that. I could say anything and just be like, for over 3 billion years, it's said that I should be the god of this planet. And you're like, who? Who said that? Me. Me. I'm the one that said that. Just like her right here. They're said to have evolved from who? You said that. It is said that everybody who watches this video should leave a thumbs up. Said by who? That remains a mystery that's locked away in antiquity. No, me. I'm the one who said it. Clearly, it came out of my mouth.
From a different universe, can now be found
From a different universe. Okay, you're being pretty vague.
throughout our solar system and many other planets throughout the galaxies.
Stop showing these pictures of the stupid bird alien. He's wearing like a freaking Marvel superhero tight suit. What is this? Chick, watch out. There's this big freaking alien bird thing behind you. Watch out. It'd be funny if she turns around. She's like, ah! Oh, God!
The blue avians are a peaceful and ancient non-physical extra-dimensional race of
Non-physical, extra-dimensional race of beings that exist beyond the confines of space and time. And yet, here you have a photo of it. How about that? What good would feathers do you in space, right? There's no gravity. You can't fly in the traditional sense. Dude, imagine that blue alien bird thing flapping its wings trying to fly through space. There's no gravity in space. What are you doing? Feathers are a construct of Earth to deal with the oxygen and all the layers of atmosphere that we have here. What is this?
beings
They don't even use a UFO. They fly around like birds.
that exist beyond the confines of space and time.
Oh, jeez. Help me. Help me, Rhonda.
They are humanoids and can range from anywhere
Why are all these different alien races humanoids? They all walk on two legs and they're anthropomorphic, just like a human being. I believe that's the right word, right? Anthropomorphic.
between 6 and 8 feet tall.
Between 6 and 8 feet tall. Oh, they're tall boys. Okay.
Avians act as a single entity, which means they are a part of one consciousness.
Where are you getting all this from? I know that you said that it's been said that this, that, and the other thing, but by who? Just you? You just pulled all of this out of your rear end?
They are known as the harbingers of human ascension.
Oh, they are the harbingers of human ascension for some reason. Why? So they're going to help us ascend for some reason? Why? Why would these bird, alien, bluebird creature things want to help human beings ascend? We don't even have feathers. So what? Why?
The messengers and facilitators of the one infinite creator.
Where are you getting any of this from? What are you talking about?
These beings were said to have visited Earth over 1 billion years ago.
Right, they're said to have visited Earth over 1 billion years ago. By who? Just you, right? You literally wrote this script. You didn't get this from somebody else. You made all this up right now. You pulled it out of your rear end because everybody else is making up stuff about star seeds, and you're like, I'm going to make up my own. How about the blue avians? Right, but have you heard of the red cardinal aliens? They fly around in a spaceship that's got feathers, and they rain down bird eggs on people. How about that? It is said that they've been visiting this planet for trillions of years. That's even more than your thing.
In spacecrafts that were as big as small planets.
Why would you need a spacecraft if you got wings, dog?
They're known to act as guides for individuals who choose to protect life and grow through a path of love.
Why is it making like a Star Trek hand gesture with his hand, dude? Why would they do that? How come all the stuff that these people believe aligns with something you would see on Star Trek? He's a very noble race of alien. Look at him standing there.
They usually manifest in a bird-like form through dreams to individuals who are open and ready to receive the message that they have for us. Go to part 2 to find out what that is.
Well, that's literally all the proof that I need. There are clearly blue avian alien beings that are part bird and part alien, because that makes sense. I guess aliens came to this planet and mated with a bluebird somehow. Why are they giving this thing all these weird mythical connotations too? Like it can guide you on your way. Why? Why would your guide be some sort of bird creature? What kind of sense would that make? If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a big like below. And if you want to see more just like it, be sure to subscribe. Anyway, that about does it. Thanks for watching, commenting, liking, and subscribing. And I'll see you in the next one.